France. A country that needs no introduction. And yet, every time you visit, it surprises you. It moves you. It stays with you long after you've left. From the sun-drenched south to the windswept Atlantic coast. From medieval villages frozen in time to one of the most iconic cities on earth. France has it all. Welcome to Travelora. Today, we're counting down the top 10 places to visit in France. Whether you're planning your first trip or your 10th, this list has something for you. Let's get into it. Number 10, the Loire Valley. Just an hour south of Paris, the Loire Valley feels like stepping into a fairy tale. This is the land of the great French chateaux. Hundreds of them, scattered across a landscape of rolling green hills and the wide, slow Loire River. Chateau de Chambord is perhaps the most famous. Its roofline, a forest of towers, turrets, and chimneys, is one of the most extraordinary sights in all of France. Then there is Chateau de Chenonceau. Built over the river itself, its elegant arches reflected in the water below. Beyond the chateau, the Loire Valley is also one of France's finest wine regions. Sancerre, Vouvray, Chinon. Sip a cool glass of local white wine in a riverside village as the afternoon light fades. This is France at its most graceful and unhurried. Number 9, Strasbourg, Alsace. In the far northeast of France, on the border with Germany, lies a city unlike anywhere else in the country. Strasbourg is a place where French and German culture have blended together over centuries. The result is something utterly unique. The old town, known as La Petite France, is a labyrinth of half-timbered houses. Canals weave between them, reflecting the colored facades in their still water. Flower boxes overflow from every window. In winter, Strasbourg hosts one of Europe's most famous Christmas markets. The streets glow with warm golden light. The smell of mulled wine and gingerbread drifts through the cold air. But Strasbourg is magical in every season. The Gothic cathedral, one of the tallest in the world, watches over it all. Number 8, the French Riviera. The Côte d'Azur? Even the name sounds like a dream. This glamorous stretch of Mediterranean coastline in the south of France has been drawing visitors for over a century. And it shows absolutely no signs of losing its appeal. Nice is the jewel of the Riviera. Its famous Promenade des Anglais sweeps along the seafront. The old town is a maze of ochre and amber buildings, bustling markets and sun-drenched squares. Then there is Cannes, home to the world's most famous film festival. And Monaco, glittering and extravagant, perched on the edge of the sea. And the villages above the coast, Aix, Gourdon, Palin, where time moves slowly, and the views stretch all the way to the horizon. The French Riviera is sunshine and sophistication in equal measure. Number 7, Mont Saint-Michel, Normandy. There are landmarks. And then there are places that feel like they should not exist. Mont Saint-Michel is one of them. This medieval abbey rises from a tidal island off the coast of Normandy. At high tide, the sea surrounds it completely, cutting it off from the mainland. At low tide, vast sand flats stretch out in every direction, and you can walk across to the island on foot. The abbey at the summit dates back over 1,000 years. Its spire pierces the sky above the huddle of medieval buildings that cling to the rock below. At dawn or dusk, when the crowds thin and the light turns golden, Mont Saint-Michel is one of the most atmospheric places in Europe. It is ancient, dramatic, and completely unforgettable. Number 6, Bordeaux. For a long time, Bordeaux was considered one of France's most beautiful cities. Then, in the early 2000s, it was transformed completely. The riverfront was reimagined. The old tram network was revived. Entire neighborhoods were restored to their former grandeur. Today, Bordeaux is consistently ranked among the best cities in the world to visit. Its 18th century architecture is breathtaking. The Place de la Bourse, reflected in the famous Mirror d'Eau, the world's largest reflecting pool, is one of the great urban set pieces of Europe. And then there is the wine. Bordeaux is the wine capital of the world. Medoc, Saint-Émilion, Pomerol. The vineyards begin just outside the city. For wine lovers, this is as close to a pilgrimage as travel gets. Number 5. The French Alps. In the southeast of France, where the land rises toward the sky, the Alps begin. And they are extraordinary. Chamonix sits at the foot of Mont Blanc, the highest peak in Western Europe. In winter, it is one of the world's great ski destinations. In summer, it becomes a paradise for hikers, climbers, and anyone who simply wants to stand in the presence of something magnificent. The Mer de Glace, the Sea of Ice, is a glacier that flows down from the mountain above the town. Take the rack railway up and stand at the edge of it. Let the scale of what you're looking at settle over you slowly. The French Alps are not just a destination. They are a reminder of what the natural world is capable of. Number 4. Provence. Close your eyes and imagine the south of France. Chances are, you're imagining Provence. Fields of lavender stretching to the horizon under a deep blue sky. Hilltop villages of golden stone. The smell of wild herbs drifting on a warm afternoon breeze. Markets piled high with olives, cheese, honey, and sun-ripened tomatoes. Provence is all of these things. And more. The Luberon region is perhaps the most beautiful. Villages like Gordes, Roussillon, and Les Baux-de-Provence are among the loveliest in all of France. Avignon, with its famous medieval bridge and its towering papal palace, anchors the region. Visit in June or July when the lavender is in full bloom. It is one of the most beautiful sights you will ever see. Number 3. The Dordogne. If you're looking for the soul of rural France, you'll find it in the Dordogne. This region in the southwest is a landscape of river valleys, limestone cliffs, and medieval villages. The Dordogne River winds lazily between wooded banks. Canoe along it in the summer, and you'll pass beneath the towering rock of Baynard Castle. The village of Sala-la-Canada is one of the best preserved medieval towns in France. Its honey-colored streets are lined with centuries-old buildings. Its Saturday market is one of the finest in the country. Foie gras, truffles, walnuts, strawberries. This is some of the greatest food in France. And then there are the caves. The Dordogne sits above a vast network of prehistoric caves. The cave paintings at Font-de-Gorme and Lascaux are among the oldest art in the world. Standing before them, you feel the full weight of human history. The Dordogne is France at its most authentic, most timeless, and most deeply moving. Number 2. The French countryside, Normandy. Normandy is a region of extraordinary beauty and profound history. The coastline here is dramatic and wild. White chalk cliffs rise from a gray-green sea. Apple orchards stretch across rolling green hills. Half-timbered farmhouses sit behind hedgerows thick with wildflowers. And then there is the history. The D-Day beaches of Normandy are among the most significant sites in the world. Omaha Beach, Utah Beach, Gold Beach, Sword Beach. To stand on these shores is to feel something deep and difficult to put into words. The American Cemetery at Col-de-Somme overlooks Omaha Beach. Row upon row of white marble crosses stretch toward the sea. It is one of the most moving places you will ever visit. Normandy also gave the world Camembert, Calvados, and some of the finest butter and cream in existence. It is a region of both beauty and meaning. And it deserves to be on every traveler's list. And at number 1, Paris. Of course. It was always going to be Paris. Because there is no city on earth quite like it. Paris is not simply a place. It is an idea. A feeling. A standard against which all other cities are measured. The Eiffel Tower at dusk, the city spread out below in a glittering sea of light. The Louvre, home to more art than you could absorb in a lifetime. Notre Dame de Paris, rising again after years of painstaking restoration. The Seine, with its bouquiniste booksellers, and its bridges and its impossibly romantic light. But Paris is also the small things. The smell of a boulangerie on a quiet morning street. The sound of jazz drifting from a basement bar in Saint-Germain. A coffee at a zinc-top counter, watching the city wake up slowly around you. Montmartre, with its white-domed Sacré-Cœur and its winding cobblestone streets. Le Marais, with its hidden courtyards and its extraordinary galleries. The Luxembourg Gardens in autumn, the leaves turning gold above the fountains. Paris rewards the slow traveler. The one who puts the map away and simply wonders. The one who sits a little longer, looks a little closer, and lets the city reveal itself at its own pace. France is one of the most extraordinary countries in the world. And every corner of it, from the peaks of the Alps to the lavender fields of Provence, from the cliffs of Normandy to the glamour of the Riviera, has something remarkable waiting for you. We hope today's list has inspired you to explore it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to Travelora for more travel inspiration every week. And let us know in the comments which part of France is calling your name.